Hello, everybody. This is Grace on a Journey, and you are listening to Grace on a Journey Channelings. Welcome to the newcomer, and to those of you returning, my fellow travelers, welcome back. We're happy to have you. Well, hello again, everybody. Today's topic, I am feeling hesitant to proceed because, to be honest with you, I would prefer not to be on the topic because I've moved on with my life and I'm happy where I am. But there's a need for clarity. It's in the energy. There is a need for clarity. So I'm going to do it my best to give some understanding of certain things left unsaid. All right? I want to title today's episode SeeSaw Clarity. SeeSaw Clarity. Now, those of you that are from the States, I would say, are familiar with what seesaws are. And that's basically what you see in the playground, where there are kids that are on one side, and then there are kids that are on the opposite side, all sitting on the seesaw, right? Facing each other. And then when one side goes up, the other side goes down. When one side goes up, the other, and that's basically the entire experience on the seesaw. And there was some information given to the community, I should say. And that was incorrect information. And that information was designed to manipulate you and to take part of an agenda that was destructive, dishonest, and would put you in your present predicament. And whether we want to pretend or not, I don't have a problem with it. You can be in your truth or you can pretend. But I am aware it's not really the best of times for those of you that were actively participating in trying to persecute someone that did no harm to you. Okay, I'm just in my lane, doing what I'm called to do. Don't really care about your personal business. I don't ask questions. I don't look. That's on you. But I'm going to do what I'm called to do. And that's what I've been doing. It doesn't matter how many obstacles you did put in my way and how many lies that were told and how many death spells that were sent. I just kept on going. I just kept on going, and I'm going to keep on going. And I'll always be going. All right? Now, the lie that was told was you had no choice but to participate in a movement, I'm choosing my words wisely, in a movement where attacking me and destroying me would be the goal. And the reason why this would be the goal is because it's either me or you. If I receive favor, then you don't receive favor. And if you don't receive favor, then I receive favor. I would like to bring this to your attention. The devil has a way of bringing confusion and laughing in the end. When you go back to him and say, but I thought you said but this was the plan, and this is how things were supposed to happen, and this is your reality. What was left unsaid is the reason why it may appear, if I found my peace today and you are dealing with judgment today, is solely because of your behavior. And of my way of detaching from you, not communicating with you, not having any interest in you, and staying focused on what I'm called to do. All right? Now, to give you further clarity, I'm going to have to say certain truths that some of you may find triggering, and this is why I always like to advise you to turn the episode off or to go listen to something else. Everyone is here by choice. I did not go to your doors and can you come, can I come? It wasn't none of that. All right? I basically am sharing this episode for those that are open to hearing it. All right? Now, if you don't like what's being said, why are you here? All right? Because I have to say what I am commissioned to say. The truth is, what I've been sharing with you for the past couple of years. Which is your bloodline. I know it's not pleasant for you to hear. But the truth is what sets us free. Certain bloodlines are associated with a lot of karma. And this is due to your ancestors' way of life and due to the decisions you chose in following their footsteps. There is nowhere in the equation where I am responsible for your ancestors and your misfortune. That is your reality. Now, it is no secret that my fortune was looked into without my permission illegally and I'm speaking spiritually, illegally, and it notes that my destiny would be very promising, as you are witnessing, and that I would receive a lot of favor. This does not include you. You are not part of my destiny. What was given to me is between me and God, not the thieves that try to come into the house of God to do business. Sound familiar? It's not pleasing in the eyes of God for you to bring corruption into his house. Your agenda to build your pockets, to gain fame, popularity, power, riches, and gold has nothing to do with what was given to me. I was given instruction in what to do with what is given to me. And this is not just today I'm learning about it. This is not just last year I'm learning about it. I was made aware of this the first time I shared it. Since 2019. But that was the time when I was being laughed at, mocked, ridiculed, attacked, lied on. Anything that is in connection to misfortune is what was being sent my way. Due to the fact that I fell to a love spell and became binded to nothing else but a demon in disguise. It's not easy to say. The truth is my way. The truth is what I began with. The truth is what I will continue taking in the direction of. The truth is what got me here. This was also instruction since the beginning. You will win with the truth. And this is why I was always assured that I would be redeemed. And that those of you that participated in persecuting me and doing your best to degrade me, laughing at me, whatever have you, bullying me, whatever have you, I knew that judgment would come. I brought it to your awareness that all the spell work that was being done will be recognized by others looking in, because everything that you did to me will take effect in your life. This is why some of you are broke. This is why some of you have lost your cars. This is why some of you have been hospitalized. This is why some of you are dying. This is why some of you are in regret. This is why some of you are experiencing the dark night of the soul. This was all foretold. Your bloodline, again, is the issue. It has nothing to do with my destiny. The reason why there is an illusion of a seesaw is because of your bloodline. So you are of a lower rank. Due to this, you have inherited a lower experience with what we call reality. No one who's rational, right? We can't leave that part out. No one who is rational and intelligent would proceed to believe that when something belongs to one party, another party can come and say, no, it's mine. I'm taking it because it looks like me. These blessings look like me. I deserve them when they are mine. The only reason I had to go through that experience of taking part of what appeared to be a marriage with the Judas that I was married to was solely because he knew, as well as you knew, that he would be marrying into favor, abundance, prosperity. This is why no love was displayed. No respect was displayed. No understanding was displayed. And as a matter of fact, I was never welcomed. There are many of you who have been in contact with Judas when I had contact with him. And I would hear him speaking to the same cousins, the same, I'm not going to go into too many details. I can, but the same people, right? Who never once said, let me say hello to your wife. You know why? She was never really a wife. She was just a sacrifice. You see? This is why there was no need to welcome me. There was no need to show me love there. And fortunately, as you can confess, I did not ever reach out to you either. I don't push up on nobody. If you want to communicate with me, it's all good. If you don't, who are you again? That's how it goes with me. You see, you needed me. I don't need you. I never did. I never will. So the fact that you're saying the reason why you're attacking me is because of the fact, I came to steal what was yours. What he would have inherited came by if he did right by me. Meaning, he married into opportunity. And this is what he established in the 3D. He paid no bills. He took no responsibilities. He had no care in the world besides taking note of how I was being abused or taking part on how I was being poisoned. All of this in the spirit of truth. And you are all aware of this. And this is why I had to go to God and ask for my justice. And experience this in live time. See you on your knees. See you crying for mercy. See you arguing with each other, rejecting each other, hating on each other, just as I shared in the prophecy. In the end, you will all experience discord and pointing fingers. No, you did it. No, you told me to do it. But you did it first. You didn't stop when I told you to do it. Why did you have to? Why did you lie? I didn't lie. You lied. Remember you said. That's your reality right now. This is what you don't want me to know. This is what you don't want me to see. But this is everything I foresaw. Okay? So the seesaw is just an illusion when it's being stated to you that I'm taking what's your... No, honey, it was mine. It's been mine. It's in my DNA. This is why I carry it within me. This is why even after your attempts to mind manipulate me and use me as a plug and energy harvest off of me, and if you could suck my blood and I gave you opportunity, you would get in line. These are the despicable vampire ways of your nature. This is why I have no respect. I don't have no respect. I will never have any respect for any one of you. Let's make that clear. You see the difference between me and you? You love the spirit of hypocrisy. When you are in the 3D, you are all smiles. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to see. I am authentic. If I don't like you, I don't even have to say it. You'll know not to sit next to me without a word. You'll know not to ask me anything without a word. My energy speaks for itself. Just because God made me pleasant to those that come in the energy of being pleasant does not mean I will tolerate you. This is why you've been blocked and banished from my energy. Give me one reason why someone would want to compromise with such a demonic crew when you refuse to follow boundaries. Many times I've shared, I made you aware that when you attack me spiritually, I know every single time. It was endless last night. And I know what's headed your way. Let me try to take this smile off my face. But you continue to dig your grave. Why should I feel sorry for a group of people that choose to be in the energy of imbeciles? I mean, is there any way to say it without triggering you? Haven't I said it enough? Haven't you heard respect yourself? Now, some of you want to be on the boat. Well, I didn't know. She was lying. He was lying. I didn't know what I was doing. They tricked me into this. Okay, you know the truth now. What has that changed? What have you done? What is your energy? Exactly. You are still part of those birds that flock together. And that has nothing to do with me. Again, you are not part of my destiny. I'm just bringing this to your awareness, so when you are acting like a fool, for you to be in the awareness that you're acting like a fool. When people are clouding your judgment and telling you, oh, the reason why you're broke is she's attacking you, she's doing witchcraft on you, she's doing black magic. I was born winning. In other words, I don't have to go that route. That's what you have to do. That's why you after my destiny. It's already given to me. So why do I have to do that? I mean, make it make sense. I'm trying with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've done enough remedial classes. You want to be me. And when I say that, I mean it specifically towards, I don't even have a name for them, but you know who I'm referring to. All right? A sorry case of sorry. So there is no reason for me to be in your energy of having to conjure up things so I can conjure up spells or manifestations in order to arrive at something that you are in abundance of and I am of lack of. Are you serious? Now, I'm pretty humble about mine. The only reason it's a topic right now is because of your obsession of it. You see, the ones that know they have it, they don't brag about it. It's not a focus. You already know it's there. It's the needy crew that have their hands out. It's the needy crew that are like, oh, when do we burn that next candle? It's the needy crew. Yeah, it's you. If the shoes fit, you wear it. I can't make you love yourself. I can't make you respect yourself. I can't make you move forward in life. I can't. I've tried. God knows I've tried. But some of you choose to die spiritually. And I can't get in between that and you. That's your free will. And further clarity would be the pursuit of continuing to fight, continuing to win when the battle has already been won. It was really never a battle, but let's humor you. When the battle has already been won, the cycle is closed, ended, finito. You in your lack of understanding, you in your lack of wisdom, you in the lack of intelligence, guided him to move in a direction with someone that you favored in appearance, someone that you favored in nationality, someone that you favored in connection. Right? That was your free will, right? And that's okay, right? I certainly don't have a problem with it. If you paid attention, every time you came for me, I won. That's another win. That's another win. And I continue to have more wins and more wins and more wins. And it's right in your face. Y'all taking notes, right? Okay, this is what goes into effect when we target her this way. And this is what goes into effect when we target her this way. Where's the part of the notes that says, every time we attack her, she goes up another level? But you don't want me to call you slow, right? Right? And this is being addressed to the people that are to be wearing the shoes. Because some of you are spectators. Some of you are judging those that are wearing these shoes. I'm aware of that too. I know that some of you haven't joined the circus yet. But these participants of this unruly circus needs to be redirected. You won't hear me say this often because I conserve my energy, if you haven't noticed. I share something when I feel that there's a minute chance that someone might get some common sense. Leading to this point, your quote-unquote leader also known as Judas. If it wasn't brought to your attention yet, has been demoted. And the reason why he was demoted Besides the fact that his ranking came from association to me, is the fact that all of these hidden secrets, all of these acts of injustice, all of those times he forged my name, sent an email with my identity, lied and said I did things that I didn't do, and put others on payroll to do that too. All those times he was being watched. I remember telling you that. You're being watched. But again, it went in one ear, out the other. And that's okay. I'm going to say again, every time you show yourself, I win. I'm not here to lose anything. I'm here to win everything. It is not my obsession like it is of yours. Oh, I need to have this because I need to show off and I need to live here and I need to drive this car. I could care less. I'm here for humanity. And my purpose and destiny is what God is going to be using strategically. As I shared earlier, this should not be an opportunity for you to invite your friends or circles you want to get into, or those that pay you to be part of. And this is exactly what happened to the Judas. He thought that he arrived and he could decide who can stay and who can go until I let him know it's time for you to go. So any one of you that were not in the awareness or that was in the illusion that he has not been served, bring that to your understanding right now. That just as I have divorced him in 2019 is the same way I divorced him in any future with me. You say things all the time, but you don't pay attention. What do you think it means when you say, as above, so below? That means there is a reflection from as above, so below. There is a way of mirroring as above, so below. But you know better than me. Because I didn't participate in your orgy. The devil, he knows how to make a fool of you. He truly knows. And then he's there to laugh at you too. Oh, so you thought you was going to win something? Oh, you thought we was for real? Didn't you know a snake was a snake? Aren't you smart? Don't you have wisdom? That's what he's on right now. Even he knows his lane. Even he knows, okay, this is the limitation. This is the boundary. There's an understanding. It is based on the spiritual laws, the universal spiritual laws. Now, I understand that we all have different ways of classifying what God is, what a devil is, what so forth is. I understand that it is all energy. But in that energy, there is also dark energy and light energy. And there is ability to possess bodies that perform and conduct themselves in that energy. So whether it was your teacher, spiritual teacher, let's be specific, whether it was your priest, your priestess, your seer, that puts you in an illusion, you are now being given an opportunity to get understanding. That's how faithful God is. Even when you go and get yourself tied up with the wrong crowd, He still affords us grace. He still wants us to see the way. Unfortunately, some of us are still refusing, are still not open to it. So someone being demoted how can he give you access I have to rewind on something, because I just went in and I said that's the second time when I was saying demoted and I had interference. Explain that. Because I said was being demoted. He is already demoted. That was the interference. There was a point of correction. He knows he's demoted. There was a judgment made. If you are not in awareness of this, he was told that the party that begins to receive would be the winning team. The party that begins to experience calamity and hardship and poverty, and that would be serving karma. I'm just helping y'all out. Those of you that haven't been briefed yet. So if you are still being manipulated and being told, well, you need to sleep with me, you need to do this, you need to bring me money, you need to do this, whatever foolery that cult has you doing, I'm giving you the info that you would be doing it in vain. Now, it's not the best experience to learn that you were getting played. It was just okay when you felt I was getting played. But as karma has it, you would have to share that experience of getting played. And this is why this occurred. Now, in meditation, I also went and got an explanation as to why there was information being given that were lies. That they claimed came out of the oracles or came out of the tarot. Why did this occur? And the response I got was, God will allow them, and when I say them, I mean those in opposition, to believe that they're winning. So if you want to believe that you are getting accurate information, that you are ahead of the ball game, that you will be the one winning, if you want to believe, by all means, believe. You were allowed to believe that I wasn't qualified, I wasn't part of, I didn't have the skills. Now I'm hearing I need to remind you, you are not part of my destiny. I am in another direction. And you are in another direction. There is no way for me to lead those that choose to walk further into darkness. It's not possible. It would have to require me to surrender my beliefs and forget my integrity, dismiss my relationship with God, and kill myself softly. I am not going to sacrifice myself for your welfare. That is not my calling. Your welfare in your belief system would be riches and gold, houses, power, opportunity. Well, that's not going to be me. I don't know who it is going to be for you, but I can clearly and accurately convey that it will not be me. The best approach right now would be for you to just put your head down and take further naps. You should be taking this time to recuperate and applying further self-care in your life so you can be brought up to a vibration that could lead you into doing the next right thing. Finding another agenda. Whether you want to admit it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, this class has been left back. Now, if your teachers haven't handed out the report cards yet, I just thought I should bring that to your attention. All of you that were under their supervision, their leadership, that followed instruction, compromised yourself, disregarded integrity, chose not to value self-respect. That's a fail. A fail. A fail. A fail. What happens next? Life will present you a different opportunity to learn those same skills. And until you get it right, you will repeat the same cycles. And until you pass the cycles, you will remain left back. Now, let me give you some more understanding of what's going on. This is going to take a long time. All right? This is not about you just reading a book or you deciding to take a spiritual bath or you fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. No. That's not what's going to get you from point A to point Z. Other than the fact called I prefer to say or use the word reality. Other than the reality of divine timing, you have to give enough time to learn these lessons. And as I've just shared, there are many to relearn. Well, to learn, because you didn't learn it at all. So reintroduce to, rather. You have to be reintroduced to all of these lessons. Study. Implement them in your life. Practice. And take the test. And once you're done with that, what comes next in this journey that we call 3D reality is you willingly accept that you need some type of healing. Whether it is inner child healing, whether it is your heart that needs healing, whether it is healing from generational curses, at whatever capacity, in whatever direction. That will have to be acknowledged. And then you have to continue at receiving that healing. Finding a teacher available to you. Finding one that is connected to you. You see, some teachers you feel connected to. Those are the teachers that are to teach you. If you experience no form of spiritual connection with a spiritual teacher, guide, and so forth, you should consider I could say giving it some more thought, but I prefer to say rechecking with your intuition. Because that may or may not be the connection that you need to be in to get where you're going. Now, it might surprise you how willing I'm able to share the information that I know with you, considering the fact that I've been attacked repeatedly, that I'm still being attacked. But this is to show you that God is unlimited. Everything that I tell you, now that was a confirmation. Everything that I tell you has more to the story. So I don't have to be in the spirit of competition. Oh my goodness, if I tell them this, then they'll know, and they'll know more than me. What? Do you know who I'm connected to? There will never be an issue where I lack information to bring to you. But it just so happened that many of you didn't have gratitude. And you elected to push me out of the way, which is okay. When God puts you at a certain plateau and you're not welcome there, He puts you at a higher one. Never did I once believe that God would use me to speak not only to you, but to leaders. To leaders too. But if you remember, He sent me to you first. Meaning we cross paths. And it was your free will to deny me. Collectively. And this is why you are not part of my destiny. It was your choice. There is I'm trying to share this information with you with compassion. What I'm about to say. I know one of the reasons why some of the spell work being done still is due to the attempt to utilize mind manipulation as a weapon to convince me that it was just a misunderstanding, or to erase my memory altogether, like it never happened. Again, I know every time you put effort into it. And clearly, if I know every time you put effort into it, I am also prepared to counteract it. You have no idea. You just have no idea what danger you're putting yourselves into. Because as I've shared with you, this is why I can be identified as a warrior for the light, besides being a wounded healer, a warrior for the light. I'm a warrior for the light because I know how to fight. Now you got that information. You got that confirmation, right? I know you did. I was just about to say, as above, so below. Now my ranking is already recognized above. And it should have been recognized below a long time ago. But there are those of you who are listening to, who were delaying it. You didn't know that I knew that, huh? You didn't know that I knew every time I had an opportunity to move forward, that you were collectively and actively, passionately blocking me. Yes, that was brought to my attention. And something else was brought to my attention. The fact that I would benefit from that. There is nothing that you do that I won't benefit from it too. We don't have to get into that. I know exactly what's necessary to share and exactly what to omit. Just know I am well versed in the turn of events, in what happened behind my back, the hidden secrets. And I also know what's on the schedule presently. I do know, without giving you all the information, because since you are so aware or are in the illusion that you are so aware of everything concerning my life, I really shouldn't inform you of what I know, because you would know, right? So I really should let you waste your time. But the plots that you're working on right now, I find humor in them. It's your energy, so use it. Just know you're not fooling me. I was going to be kind and share, but no, I'm going to let you have that. You know everything, if you believe it so. More power to you. My desire is that one day that you decide to give yourself a chance. Because that's the issue. and the truth. You don't feel worthy enough to give yourself a chance to win. That's what's up. Imagine that, given instruction. And still rejecting it. As above, so below. And this is why the system of ranking exists. Until you are willing to do the work, you can't move up. Now, some of you are in the illusion that, well, I was in awareness longer than her. I knew. First of all, spirituality is not only found in secret societies. I just want you to make that make sense right now. Spirituality has always been a part of my life at some capacity. I can recall when. It just so happened I was doing my inner work. I chose not to master attacking others, stealing from others, manipulating others. Remember, I am of the light. You chose darkness. And there's no judgment there. That is your free will. And this is why your judgment towards me, because I refuse to participate in I'm trying to be culture sensitive here because I have the words. They coming to me. But I also know some of you get sensitive. So let's just say participate in rituals that are very questionable. All right? That are unorthodox, that are not accepted in Western society. Just because I choose not to participate in those types of activities does not mean you are stronger than me. It just means we are on opposite teams. That's the reality. I do not have to be a death mistress in order to identify as strong. We just had a war. And you are requesting a rematch. That's the energy many of you are in, which will never happen. But the mere fact that you are requesting a rematch would be my army of one was strong. You got it? And your army of many was second place. And that could be explained. That is because of my foundation. And that is because of what you call a foundation. So, as I channel, I hear commentary regarding she has no power. I'm not here to tell you I have power. I'm not here to do show and tell. I'm here to just give you the facts. That's it. If you've forgotten already, I am not desiring to win any type of popularity contest. We are on different teams. So why would you even like me? Doesn't it defeat the purpose? And this is why you can trust what I say, because I am not saying it because I want you to accept me. Confirmation. I'm not saying it because I want you to accept me. I'm not saying because I want for you to agree with me. I'm not. None of that. Again, you have free will. And to be quite honest, I do not believe majority of you will be convinced concerning what I have to say. I believe majority of what I'm saying is going to go in one ear and come out the other. You know who I'm here for? The few that God wants to deliver. It could be one, it could be two, it could be three. But some people are really truth seekers. They're open-minded. Confirmation. They're logical, rational, and deep inside they have a good heart. Sometimes it's the family that you're born in that guides you in the direction that you are in. And I'm encouraged by that. That means some of you are still in the vicinity of hope. And that makes me smile. Let's make better choices. And I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself as well. Let's make better choices. Let's begin to respect boundaries. Let's be good sportsmen. When you win, you win. When you lose, you lose. You shake hands, you move on. There was only one prize. And the fact that it was mine all along, and that tarot reader lied, said I was insignificant, that I would be in poverty, and whatever nonsense. Didn't make it true. My destiny will forever be my destiny because it is my destiny. It's not for you, but it's for me. It facilitates me to do my soul's purpose. It's all strategic. It's not what your so-called leaders are trying to brainwash or trying to convince you. Oh, it's not fair. It's really not about that. It's about my calling. It's about what I had to endure since 2016. It's about using me as target practice. It's about attacking my family. It's about me sharing my experience with the world. And others that have experienced similar stories can receive direction and begin with their step one. And be open to their step two. And progress along their journey until it is their time to hold their torch. This is not an opportunity for someone to take a seat and, okay, bow down now. No, we're called to work. That's what it's about. Fortunately, the requirement is the energy we're in. But I can use my creativity in a variety of ways endlessly. That's the perk. A soul is a soul is a soul. So this is not to discourage you, even though you've done your part in attempting to discourage me. This is not to discourage you and say, you know, you're doomed and you should only see darkness, and you know, that's not my job. That'll be how you interpret things. Again, our connection today was to give you updates. All right? Because I know a lot of you were not in awareness of your present circumstances. Some of you are still being lied to. Oh, yes, we're going to get the money. We just have to wait a little longer. You know, I invested so much to kill her, and I'm not going to lose my investment. Right? The death mistress knows exactly what I'm talking about. There will be no win because there will be no opportunity. And if you notice that I have detached myself you're very accurate. In your understanding of things. I've done so with reason. When two energies connect, when you stay connected long enough, one overpowers the other because it's contagious. And I have to protect my energy by all means necessary. I already chose light because that's what feels right. So I will remain out of sight. And I will not be available to find. Even if you try to instigate with all your might. Okay? Now, I don't know how long I'm going to get into this because I'm not going to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to drag this portion of the episode too long. Okay? But the first card I'm sorry, I had to stop smiling. But basically, it is a good friend, right? A good friend. Second card is Queen of Cups. A choice based on sincere feelings, dreams, interests, nurturing. Next, Marie Laveau. Good juju. The law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. And how that relates to the previous card is basically the art of manifestation. Because you choose to be of the light does not mean you don't respect culture. It does not mean that you suppress your gifts. It does not mean that you discredit those called. Remember, there are two sides. So you could be strong in your darkness, but you could meet your match in the light. Confirmation. And it just so happens that match in particular someone won. It's how the story goes. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. God is faithful. He is fair. He's creator of all things. Confirmation. I know y'all heard that. He is in the energy of balance. The fruit of the universe is balance. And this is why justice must be served. Confirmation again. If you subjected someone to misery, hardship, theft, abuse, being lied to, and on and on and on till the break of dawn. If you've experienced subjecting others in that energy, there is a season. We all experience a Saturn. There is a season. It just so matters some of us experience it earlier in life. Based on your original decision. Those who know. Those with ears hear. Next card is passion. Usually when you have passion for something, nothing can stop you. Now, when it comes to me, I was born to be free. And I will always be in that energy. In putting down those walls that others want to put around me. I'm not meant for any of your boxes. That's how God made me. We all have a theme in our lives. Mine is to guide you in knowing your birthright. Freedom. Next card is celebration. Now it says community. Happy families. Events. Coming together. Community spirit. Prosperity. What captures my attention a lot here is community spirit and prosperity. Now, imagine the community spirit was in alignment with the good for all. Wouldn't that attract prosperity? Isn't that what I've been teaching? Your will and God's will in association to the good of all. So, in fact, your decision to steal made you next in line to experience such karma. Your participation in lying on another attracts lies. Directed to you. It's all connected. Just pay attention. Next card is shine. Confirmation. So in the celebration, in the events, in the community spirit, teamwork. What was that? Teamwork. Was prosperity. And shine. The law of secondary causation. Stop reacting and start being the person you've always desired to be. I think those are very, very wise words. I think one of the decisions I've made myself that empowers me is to effectively keep those on block. Meaning, if I have you on block, I'm not going to try to follow you on social media under another profile. I'm not going to ask he said, she said. I'm going to keep you on block. So my mind can be focused on my decision to keep on winning. If I am to follow you every time and know what your status is, or hear how you was trying to be slick, how you said something that, would have rubbed me the wrong way, and so forth, then that would have taken time away from me from reading and studying and preparing and growing and meditating and loving, laughing, singing, dancing, living. So I don't have time for that. I'm not available for that. That would just put me in the energy of needing to react. Oh, she said this, so I'm going to do this. She did this, so I'm going to do this better, or try, or attempt to. No. Either you're a creator or you're a creator. But in both, there's original. So if I'm a creator, I won't be following you. And if you're second in line, you'll be following me. Only you will determine what you will be. Next card is jump in. Adventure. Say yes to change. Yes. 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 Change is life. If there is anything constant in life, it's change. We need to get comfortable with change. It's all right. It's a different experience with different opportunities. Let me take this moment to tell you this, right? So, since we're in this season and a lot of souls, we'll use that term, are experiencing change in the department of relationship, right? Whether they are now in separation or they are not now a union, right? Whatever it is, know that if God approaches you, because I'm only going to speak on what I know, all right? I'm not going to interfere with things that are opinionated hypotheses. I'm going to tell you what I've experienced. Okay? If God tells you to go in this direction or to go in that direction, I want to confirm that it will be in your best interest. Those of you who are frightened because, but what if I leave that relationship? What if I don't find another? What if? Know that God will always provide. I heard that confirmation. He will always provide. You know, what you least expect. And sometimes the reason you least expect it is not because that's not what you wanted, but you didn't know if you could attain it. Some of us felt like we were not in the right circles to attain it. I'll raise my hand and say that. There was a stage in my life where I knew I deserved better. And I'm always solution-minded. Meaning, if this doesn't work, I'm going to try this way. But I'm going to find a way, regardless. Now, there were, I'm trying to say it respecting people's privacy at the same time. There were some individuals that brought to my attention one of the ways they move up in life is they hang out the places that those with a higher tax bracket frequent, right? So we like to go over here, we like to go over there, you know, because so-and-so is always there and this is, you know. So that's the agenda of many, right? But I've just never been pick me energy. I couldn't picture myself on the pursuit of a rich man. Granted, that's a positive, that you're rich. But I don't know if it's too much pride. All right. That's all up for debate. Or I don't know if it's too much self-respect. Again, that's up for debate. But I did not find myself comfortable with that mission. Oh yeah, because if I meet so and so, I'm just gonna flirt with him and this, and then he abuses you and he doesn't call you, right? Isn't that how it usually goes? Again, self-respect. But that does not mean that I felt that certain circles would facilitate what I believed I deserved. And what I'm referring to is someone that would be in the energy of bringing what I bring to the table. I'm not even going, further. Just what I bring or more. What I bring or more to the table. It was that simple. If you look over the statistics, what you will learn is the population that is in pursuit of education and opportunity tends to be African American women. All right? And it is no secret, a lot of our African American men are in prison. Okay? They're in prison, right? And then there's a portion that decided to venture, let's just say, with a different culture. Okay? Now, when you go further down the line, then there are those with, I don't know how many kids I have. When you go further down the line, I'm married. No, I'm not married. Yes, I'm married. You don't even know if you're married. Then when you go further down the line, it's a pick me. I need someone to take care of me. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's not as if some women are not prepared to be a part of a team. It's the reality of things. The reality of the society that we live in. All right? And this is why some people relocate. But again, it depends on your priorities. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I don't see myself relocating to find a man. You see, it's just priorities. It's just priorities. I guess if you were desperate enough, you would. Right? But as I'm sharing all of these things with you, I'm being reminded. If you put the things of God first, whether you want to hear it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, if you put the things of God first. Now, those of you that are not too religious, what's your excuse for not volunteering? What's your excuse for not visiting a nursing home? Visiting the elderly that have no family? When was the last time you made sandwiches and brought to the homeless community? Have you ever offered your time to read to children? Now, we don't even have to go to that extent. Isn't there a grandparent, a grand aunt, or uncle that needs some assistance around the house? Where are your good deeds? This is why you have no excuse. It's not just, well, the reason why I don't have opportunity is because I'm not. We're not focusing on religion right now. That will never be my focus. Let me let you know right now. Because we're here to do inner work. Everything else is a plus. Where in your life are you giving back? Are you teaching your children to give back? Or are you teaching them to be selfish or to steal from others? To sabotage others? To step on others? When they read your book of life, what do they see? What are they reading? Is there a chapter of compassion? How about the story of love? Grace. Is there a chapter on grace? If not, just maybe you may want to reevaluate certain things that you've been avoiding. Because I will repeat to you, the energy that you send out in the universe is the energy that is mirrored to you from the universe. So although You may find me as a topic of ridicule, and I'm not speaking of everyone. I am well aware that some of you are mature enough and have understanding enough and had home training. But then I'm a realist. I also know that there are those that are very shallow, that are very materialistic, that are heartless. That don't even love themselves. So as I teach, you will notice I have to, be in the energy of the seesaw, because that's the game we're on right now. SeeSaw Clarity. Now, I feel in my spirit, some of you are beginning to understand this. And that brings me satisfaction in knowing that we're going in the right direction. I like how the next card is fruitfulness. I feel it's relevant because you're recognized by the fruit that you bear. So as much as you are of shallow mind, I'm better than you. Look at me. Can't you see? I'm better than you. Where's your fruit? Where's your basket? Where's your cornucopia? Where does it make sense? Exactly. Next card is a confirmation. Remain cautious, dishonest, unfaithful. There will be those that approach me and say, you know what? I feel you should know this because I didn't appreciate that. And they're going to receive karma for that. Except you are doing it with them too. Except you want to get back at them too. I notice that is how it is on these streets. As soon as there's a disagreement, I'm going to tell everyone everything I know on you, especially the lies. Isn't that how it goes? But I know that didn't serve you. Because the next card is apathy. That's regret. Missed opportunities. Self-absorption. Frustration. Fantasizing. I will be king. I will be queen. Because I lied on her. So I can take her seat. And my kids will be the prince and the princess. And I will be part of a royal family. And I will live in a castle. I know some of you are laughing. And she knows that you're laughing too. You see, some of you have experienced age regression. Some of you are 7 years old, 11 years old, 5 years old. Because that is the age you experience trauma. Because you've never participated in any healing work. And so your immaturity has now become your identity. And so because you do not know how to function at your level in maturation, you have to be a copycat. Because I don't know how to adult other than that. What is it to be a woman? Confirmation. What is it to be a man? I just know how to be a boy. Mom, could you take care of me? Could you take care of all my needs? Could you fix things when I mess up? Could you forgive me no matter what? I'm your son. I'm your son. I'm your son, Mom. You can't put me out, Mom. I'm not 18 yet. I don't know how to be a man yet. I don't know how to fend for myself yet. I'm going to fail. And that's what I bet. That low self-esteem, negative self-talk, fantasy world, That you could be a grown adult, masculine, and expect a feminine to pave the way for you. Oh, and your crew. That's being rational, right? That's something you should be proud of, right? That's something you should broadcast, right? That's the legacy, right? That's the bloodline, right? That's the ranking, right? Until you do the work. And the reason why some of you are quite frankly in bad shape today is because you were called to be your generational curse breaker. Those of you that say, but I don't know what my soul's purpose is. I don't know my identity. Well, let me tell you what you've been pushing back. Some of you were called to be a generational curse breaker. But you chose to succumb to what the population was guiding you to. You weren't in the energy of daring to be the difference. You chose to be cool, popular, loveless. Don't worry, I got you. I got you too. I got everyone from the old neighborhood. All we got to do is kill her. That's all. And then we could feast on that. And then we could forget all of that. She'll be an after fact. I don't care about none of that. Facts. Harvest. Harvest. You get what you give. Let me tell you an eye-opening truth. Confirmation. God allowed these tests to take this direction. But after having a conversation with him, he brought something to my attention. You see, what you were willing to do in sacrificing somebody that person would have never done it to you. It doesn't matter what they were presented with. It doesn't matter what the bribe would be. It doesn't matter what association they would be part of. What power they would have. Confirmation. Where they would live. What car they would drive. They couldn't do it. They wouldn't be able to sleep at night. They wouldn't be able to function in normal society. They wouldn't be able to have a clear mind or a clear conscience. You know, everything happens for a reason. And the reason why you were allowed to show yourself first is because we needed that reference. Some of you with ears understand already. Like, I don't even have to finish this. We needed that reference. We needed to see what you were made of. Because some of us hadn't learned the lesson of not having to self-sacrifice. Let me explain that further. What I mean is, many of you of the light have always been the one that was willing to self-sacrifice whatever relationship you were in, because that was the love you were in. So, if someone needed something and you needed something, you would get it for that person. You would say, I'll get what I need later on. I didn't say all of you. I said those of you who are in the light. There was a season when you didn't master this yet. You didn't master self-care. You didn't master nurturing yourself. You didn't master providing for yourself. You didn't master it because you were taking care of everyone else. But when we were awakened to that you sold us out, you backstabbed us, you cared. Confirmation. You were always a joke. There would never be a future. These are my winners. Because they're willing to work together. And you wouldn't stand for that. I would have to be a one-woman man. Why would I choose that when I could choose this crew? Nobody wants you. The truth. Can anyone finish that statement? It begins with the truth. The truth sets us free. You see that? So once it was brought to my awareness that you are nobody, I'm just using you. It was never you, it was the money. It was the power, it was the fame, it was the reputation, it was all about me. Can you see me? It's all about me. Who's God? I said it's about me. Ain't nobody worried about God right now. It's about me. And that's exactly why God said, oh, that's what he's on. I was just allowing him to show himself. That's what he's on. Okay. It's time for some updates. And so when I received my update, I was like, oh, for real? I gotta be honest with you. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front and say that I always knew he was capable. I'm not gonna say that because I would be lying. I would never be in a relationship with someone that I knew that would sacrifice me or was stealing from me, degrading me. Come on now. I was in shock. I said, oh, for real? And after processing it, I'm like, what's next? I still needed guidance. What's next, God? Now that we know, what's next? Because you know, I ain't about to go nowhere. Like, I don't chase. You already know me. So what's next? And little by little, I received notice. Okay, take this right turn. Take this left turn. Avoid that U-turn. It's 25 miles per hour over here. 60 over there. My steps were guided. I refuse to front and say I knew how to do everything. Nobody taught me anything. I was born with that. Child, I said it was God. I said it was God. Every step I took, I asked for review. All right. I could go this way. Go for it or not. And until I get word, yes. Not only yes, but when. Because Because there's something called divine timing. There's yes, but there's also when. Until I get yes. Until I get when. I'm not moving. I told you I'm a warrior for the light. Because I know how to fight. And we don't know how to win. If God is not in it, we don't know how to win. But if you follow the footsteps provided for you, first of all, it's easy to do. All you have to do is show up. Show up and be open to receive. Even if it's a word that you need to share with ease. Before I do these talks with you, please believe I get prepared. And when I say prepared, we pray over here. And I make sure I say what needs to be said is what you want to say, not what I want to say. What needs to be said is what the points you want to make, not the points that I appreciate. I take the back seat. So, like I was saying, you taking the first step. You taking that leadership position. Let me show you how to sacrifice. This is how you do it. Doesn't matter how conniving you have to be. Doesn't matter how trifling you have to be. Doesn't matter how dark, how ungrateful, how ugly. Doesn't matter that. Just focus your mind on the prize. So I was like, oh. So when God told me to detach from people, places, things, and energies that no longer serve me, guess who came to mind? Yes, I had to follow what God told me to do. That was the test. But I did gain strength. I'm being totally transparent with you right now. That's one thing you won't see everywhere. Because some people are holier than thou. But I'm being totally transparent with you right now. I was empowered by you showing the way. This is how you abandon someone. Not give a care until you need them. Yeah, I read your book. It was very interesting. The sad thing about all of this is the illusion that many of you are in. You think that what it means to detach from people, places, and things that no longer serve you is just a physical thing, correct? It's not. It's not just a physical thing. And this is why it took as long as it took for me to detach. There were days I was frustrated. Like, what are y'all talking about now? I don't talk to this person. I don't look for him. I don't call him. What do you mean detach? Detach how? Oh yeah, we had those moments. You thought I did? You thought it always was smooth? Did it matter though? Absolutely not. I was going to stay on that station until I followed direction. Have you detached physically? Have you detached mentally? Have you detached spiritually? Have you, confirmation, have you detached emotionally? Some of you financially. God, I know you promised that whatever was taken from me, God, that I was going to get it back. I know you said that, but you said I need to detach, right? You said I need to detach. I need to detach from everything in association. I need to detach. God, I'm opening my hands. I'm giving you my hands. I know I was stolen from. But I want to move forward. I'm tired of this stagnation. I deserve to move forward. Are you ready to detach? Detach to the outcome. Detach to what's owed to you. Detach to the promises that were made. Detach until you can't detach no more. I ask God to take my hands. I surrender. Take my hands. That's when I pass the test. That's when he opened the door to my harvest. Because he already supplied plenty. But still I was in the energy of, but God, you said it. You said it, God. You said it. I stand on your word. You said it. Yeah, he did say it. Now he's saying this right now. And it's not entirely in opposition of what was said. It's just guiding me to what you need to do right now. That doesn't mean tomorrow I'm not going to fulfill what I said I was going to fulfill. But right now, I need you to detach. So I did. I decided to concentrate on what I have. What he already blessed me with. I'm loved. I'm cherished. I'm supported. I have so much love in my life. I will never lack. I have someone that has my back. God told me he would give me a partner. That would assist me at whatever capacity I needed to fulfill what I need to do on this journey. If I don't ask for assistance, it's not because I don't have assistance. I believe in holding my keep. I believe in not being cheap. So what I can do, I will do. I'm not going to sit back and say, you do this, you do that, you do this. Why? That's boring. He has what he has going on. I want to have something I have going on. I want to have something I'm passionate about. Yes, of course, there are responsibilities in the home and so forth. But what about me and God? What about what God called me to do? What about what God made me capable of being able to do? It's about a team. Those of you that take God serious and what he called you to do serious, I promise you, the doors will be open for you. All right? Options will be available to you. All right? You can take it as far as you want to go. All right? So yeah, there's favor. There's help. Physical and spiritual. Emotional, mental. God will supply all of your needs. You know what? The next card is the law of tithing. And it's not a coincidence. The law of tithing. Expand your consciousness, and all things shall be added. Expand your consciousness, and all things will be added. Confirmation. So when you live a balanced life, you got time for self-care, you have time for God, you have time for your husband, you have time for your children, you have time to volunteer. You don't forget. Expand your consciousness, and all things shall be added. Have you worked on that lately? Now, it just begins with learning everything you could learn about meditation. And make it a daily practice. Silence your mind. After you ask your questions. Because if you give yourself time, you'll receive the answers. I think this journey is as great as you make it. You just have to be willing to work at it. I'm just looking at this stack and I'm wondering if I will get through them. Let's see. Knight of Cups, creative expression. Romantic proposals, offers, invitations, attractions. Oshun, fearless love. I don't know who said it, but recently someone said it, that no matter what they take, they can't take your love away. And that just confirmation, and that just made everything all right. When it's real love, It doesn't matter the spell. Because it's real. Confirmation, because God put it together. God put it together. When He put a union together, it is what it is. That's your total focus in that department of your life. You're not looking this way. You're not looking that way. Because that's your home. That's what it means symbolically. That's your home. What is your body? A temple. That's your home. Wherever He is, I'm at home. Wherever I am, He's at home. Open your eyes. Listen carefully. Stop competing on what you know, because a lot of you don't know. The wisest ones know. They don't know. You're given bits and pieces as you go along the way. Next card is the law of correlation. Witness the boomerang effect of your beliefs and actions. Do you believe what God said? Or what the people said? What your bullies said? What your haters said? Next card is longing for home. Homesick for the stars. And that's those of you who were rejected and confirmation and not accepted. And God is bringing you closer and closer to that reality where, yes, you have a significant other, but what about a spiritual mother or a spiritual daughter or a spiritual sister? God will enlarge the territory. And as I say this, I also want to say some of you are called to work alone. And some of you will be working in collaboration. I know for a fact, because God told me that I would be working independently. So I know, regardless on any bright ideas, regardless on any attempts to convince me to do otherwise, that I'm going to stand by what God told me to do. The type of work I'm doing requires for you to have a certain amount of there's a word I want to use. Give me a second. There it goes. Unapologetic. Not everyone can do that. That's because not everyone can get away with that. And I know what I mean about that. So I respect that. But that's the fact, that I will be working alone. At some capacity. Because obviously I am guided and assisted and collaborate with the angels. And I also consider my support system to be very much a part of this journey, because that support is necessary. That's why God promised me, you will always be loved, because your ministry is love. So it doesn't matter the attempts people make on you and whatever to bring conflict and chaos. Again, you will always be loved. All right? The way you need to be loved. Because the energy I need you to be in is love. Hermitage. Sometimes you need to sit back, retreat, and study. And this is what I do majority of my time, because I know the directions that God has me in, that the more informed I am, the more of assistance I can be. Next card is jealous person, unreliable person. Brings negative news, unfaithful. Yeah, negative characters. Clarity, Ace of Swords, new ideas, new plans. Intellectual ability, breakthroughs. Communication, victory. Ashe and amen. Next card is Mami Wata, naked. Masks are falling off. People are seeing people for what they are. And the truth is being free. The law of allowing. Stop trying to fix, change, or control anyone. I accept you as you are. You are right where you're supposed to be on your journey. And we all need to respect everyone's free will. Following that, karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Some connections are just karmic. What was left unfinished. And sometimes it follows you from one journey to the next until you wisen up and learn. Once I master this lesson, it's a new cycle. Protection. I'm protected from all those that want to leech on me, that want to be parasites. I'm protected. Every day, confirmation. Every day, I will continue to reclaim everything that belongs to me, whether it is my energy, my creativity, my protection. Oh, yes. And I will continue to detach from people, places, and things that are not in alignment with my highest good. Some people have problems because it says problems, brainstorming. Wow, if I don't have her to leech on, who's next? Anxiety. Terror, negativity, unhappiness, inability to cope or face life, mental anguish, guilt, regret, remorse, subject of gossip, that's that's 9 of swords. 9 of swords. Well, considering the fact that I once was in the energy of 10 of swords, everybody has their turn. Mine just so happened to be that I was betrayed. But I learned. Seven Sisters, creativity. The law of divinity. Within you is the same source that created the entire universe. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And the last card, drum roll, faith and wisdom. It is faith that brought me here. It is wisdom that I'm still alive. I just want to end by saying, take your time to process what was said before you take the defensive role. And then take what you want and leave the rest. That will benefit you. There were some things that were said that you may be uneasy with. There are some times that I listen to speakers and there are things that they say, guess what? I'm in total disagreement of. But I say, confirmation. But I say, 90% of the time, I'm in agreement with everything else she says. Am I going to just delete that because of that 10%? Does that make sense? The more knowledge I know, the more power I have. Be empowered. Love yourself. And love God.